Welcome, class, to week 5. We get to go in a little bit more detail on your website design with site design guidelines, and then we'll talk about payment systems on your website with this credit card payments assignment. And so these assignments are designed, again, to help your project 2 that I hope you are working on. That's due next week. We will have as well your reflection and student feedback to an instructor. I'm going to highlight this a couple times because it's very, very important for me if you would take time to fill that out. I try to make changes every semester based on that feedback, which includes the type of feedback I leave on assignments. This semester I'm trying a shorter video format that I've done in the past. If you've watched these videos and you say, wow, that's really not worth my time, you're not going into anything substantive, well, great, share that on the feedback. Maybe I'll change a little bit how I do these screencasts. I'm always trying to make this a better experience for you as students in this course. So please take time to leave some feedback for the instructor. Let's jump in first to this site design guidelines assignment. What's really neat about web design is right now online it's easy to go and find things you like on other websites and say, hey, that really works for my business. I want to incorporate it, and you can incorporate it. Right now you don't trademark, you don't copyright, you don't protect in a way that you would protect intellectual property, the functions and designs of other websites. Meaning, if you see something you like, incorporate it into your site. So that's what this website, or excuse me, that's what this assignment is all about. Go ahead to 2 successful websites that operate under the same business model as the business idea that you have chosen, and then you're going to do kind of a compare and contrast between those to determine what are the elements that you like that you can incorporate in your site. And it's really just to help you get the juices flowing. How do you get a nice premium website experience? And you can do that if you're using a simple drag and drop builder. You can do that in a content management system. You just need to know what you're looking for. So if, for example, we're looking at Apple's site, there's some things I really like about this. It's a simple design, and Apple focuses you on what they want you to do, the action they want you to take, which is buy their products. And so they have this nice pretty picture of their product. You can click the buy button right here. Right away on the home page, you know what it's about. You've got a clean and simple design up here where you can navigate, right? Things make sense, and they're directing your eyes, they're directing your clicks where they want you to go. And so the Apple is a good example of a site that keeps it simple on the surface, but underneath they've got a lot of functionality built in, that they know exactly what they want you to do when you arrive to that website. And so if I'm pulling ideas from different sites, maybe I take these ideas from Apple because we share some similar online business models, and I take some ideas and deploy them on my website. So that's what you're trying to do, right? Is just go to a site that speaks to your business model and pull some elements from that and say, I'm gonna incorporate that in my business. The second topic we have this week is credit card payments. You may or may not have a model that is going to require a credit card payment function on your website. And so you don't need to incorporate this as part of your website. You do need to have some sort of payment function on your website. And whether or not you use the credit card payment function, this is a great tool to have in your back pocket. Really, any online business owner needs to know how to set up credit card payments on their site. For this assignment, we'll use PayPal because it's ubiquitous. Everybody seems to have a PayPal option on their site. It's simple to use. They've done a really good job of making it easy for the business owner to use it. So if you follow these instructions, you will go and you'll get a code snippet. We're going to use code snippets various times throughout the class. That doesn't mean you're writing HTML code for your website. It just means that PayPal will generate code that you can copy and paste onto your website. And that's what these instructions will teach you to do: how to set up the PayPal account, generate the code, right? Choose what kind of button you want, what your button says, and create all that. And then you'll copy and paste that into a Word document, not necessarily onto your website, but copy and paste it onto a Word document. And then identify, I love this part of the assignment, identify at least 3 questions you have answered, you need to have answered to know if this button will really work for your business. And you can do that for any new function on your website or any new function in your business. Think ahead. What are questions? What could go wrong? What do I need to know about this in order to make this functional? So if you have all of that, save it and turn it in. Now, if you're going to use this on your website, go ahead and paste it onto your website. You can look for instructions from your site builder to know where to paste it on your website to make it functional. That's going to vary site builder to site builder. But you do not have to do this on your website. It's not required. What is required is the code from the button pasted onto your document and the 3 questions. That's what's identified for this assignment. So that will be it. You'll have your reflection, of course, and again, student feedback is much appreciated. So thanks everybody. Please reach out if you're struggling with any of these. I'd be happy to go through it in more detail.